Get ready to witness the most magnificent losses in poker history. These are the moments where fortunes were crushed.
Feels like aces.
Yeah.
I wish it was aces.
And dreams were shattered, all in the blink of an eye. We see pots worth more than people make working their entire lives, gone in the blink of an eye. The stakes have never been higher, and the fall harder. Let's dive in. Blind Man's Bluff. In this hand, we witness an insane bluff for massive stacks. But what makes it even more intriguing is the mystery surrounding Tom Dwan's cards. Neither the cameras nor the live viewers know what he's holding. This hand truly leaves everyone guessing until the very end.
Oh, I saw your hand. You saw someone's hand?
7.
I saw Wesley's hand.
Got 5,000 Slayer then?
Fine. I haven't looked at my hand. I know what you have. It's a weird spot.
30.
I'm just gonna.
Well, if you're gonna play, then
I fold. Just I'm.
The hand is off to a unique start. At least Doug Polk folded to simplify things. We can't help but think that Doug seeing Wesley's hand will have an effect. And he raises 30 grand.
I don't think he understands.
So raise from Hank, a 3-bet from Wesley.
How funny would it be if Doug's like, I know Wesley's hand, and he's like, I haven't looked, and he just mucks.
That would be really.
Don't know what Dwan has, but Dwan, who just got bluffed.
mainly what people will do to avoid
Paying 6K.
Is going to 4-bet.
You're paying 42K.
No, but do you have a... No.
Ironically, a player saw Wesley's hand, while the camera crew nor the audience know Dwan's hand. That's not exactly a typical situation. And on top of it all, Tom makes it a smooth 100,000 to call.
So a 3-bet from Wesley to 30,000. Tom Dwan, who according to DGAF earlier has been playing a pretty low variance style, has decided to 4-bet to 100,000, and these players are deep. And Doug is watching because he knows what Wesley has, and Wesley has just 5-bet.
That's a raise. Now Wesley has made it 275,000 to play, and there isn't even a flop yet. Tom Dwan doesn't disappoint. He makes the call. What do you think Tom Dwan has? Let us know your guess in the comments. Now we're on to the flop.
Whatever Dwan called with pre-flop, I can't imagine him folding on an 8-8-3 board to a $125,000 bet.
125?
125.
That's what he bet?
That is the bet.
Tom Dwan is deep in thought, analyzing every angle of the hand. The bet is unusual, 125,000, which is half the pre-flop raise. Now, we're not saying that's not a significant amount of money, but in a game of this caliber, it feels like a strange move.
Dwan. Pot now, 812,000. Dwan with about 1.1 million behind. Turn a blank.
Check.
Tom checked that surprisingly fast, which might signal he's holding something strong. But since we can't see his cards, it's anyone's guess what he's really working with.
Wesley's hands are shaking. And it looks like he is loading up for another bet. Remember, Doug Polk knows what Wesley has. Tom Dwan, though, does not.
We've got to hand it to Wesley. He's really swinging for the fences with this one. This is no ordinary play. It's a gusty, all-out bluff that can either make him look like a genius or leave him crashing and burning.
And still a river to come. And there's the call. The river's to 6. Wesley with just ace high.
Check.
Dwan checks it one more time.
All in.
There's the all in.
He said all in?
He said all in.
For sure? Look at this.
Said on.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get a water.
Pot has got 2 points.
Wesley pulls off a move that's not just wild, but very strange. It leaves everyone at the table scratching their heads and completely defies poker logic.
Checks it one more time.
All in.
There's the all in.
He said all in?
He said all in.
For sure? Look at this.
Said on.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get a water.
Pot has got 2.3 million in there. Wesley is just triple barreled with ace king.
Tom gets up from the table, and Wesley has his face covered. What's going on in this hand? It has been all types of strange, and Tom is starting to think maybe there's something rotten in Denmark.
Doug saw his hand. Oh. This is a weird fucking hand. Doug saw his hand, tried to talk him out of 3-betting. 3-bet anyway. I mean, I guess he just flopped an 8, but it seems very hard.
After carefully dissecting every angle of the hand, Tom Dwan finally makes his move. With $786,000 more on the line, this isn't just a decision, it's a high-stakes gamble that could change lives.
Feels like you're just flopping fucking chips, huh?
He's got queens. There's the call.
Hey, call?
Call.
Tom Dwan has just won the biggest pot in the history of televised poker.
What an incredible hand. $3,100,000. With the mystery of Tom Dwan's cards hanging over the table, this bluff kept everyone on the edge of their seat. Dwan proved why he's one of the most feared players in the game. Sometimes the most dangerous play is trying to call a bluff, and Tom Dwan shows us all how it's done. Glimmers is gold. Next up, we have a massive pot featuring none other than the 2006 WSOP main event champ, Jamie Gold. Jamie's about to face off in a high-stakes hand that could make or break him. It ends up being a $740,000 pot, so you don't want to miss how this one unfolds.
Look at this.
Now, he can't complain about kings, can he? Feels like aces. Yeah. I wish it was aces, but it feels like it.
Okay, what feels like aces, isn't aces, is higher than queens.
And starts with a K.
You got a problem with this hand.
I got a problem.
You know what the problem is?
I got a problem with every hand.
That I like you.
I appreciate
Or
it.
else I'll
I hope
chase you.
everyone folds. I would like to win the pot.
Patrick Antonius makes a pretty loose call here with ace-jack offsuit. But after all, he's up against Jamie Gold, one of the most unpredictable players in the game. Antonius knows he's not just playing the cards, he's also playing Jamie. It's a high-stakes gamble that could either pay off big or come back to haunt him.
3 queen, 10 on the flop.
Let's see how much Jamie's going to bet here. Doesn't want Patrick to draw.
When you look at the massive bundles of cash stacked on the table, Jamie's bet is surprisingly small given the strength of his hand. This intriguing strategy keeps Patrick in the mix, tempting him to stay in the game.
Jamie should probably bet a little more.
There's a king.
There's the king. There is the king. This is terrible luck for Jamie.
Uh-oh.
That was like 22.5 to 1.
Wow.
And now Patrick's going to bet it.
45 grand.
like he's got ace-king.
Jamie Gold is in big trouble, and he absolutely thinks he has the best hand right now. It's $45,000 for Jamie to call, but Jamie can be his own worst enemy, and he has other plans.
I'm just counting.
Looks like a lion.
He really does. And Jamie looks like a gazelle right now. Oof.
Well, he's got a little better chance than the gazelle.
I'm all in.
I call.
I got a set of kings. You got ace-jack, huh?
Ace-jack.
Unbelievable.
And now you want.
The players both agree to run 3 different rivers. When pots get really big, this is an often occurrence. Nothing left to do now but sit back and watch who wins.
As a queen, he's got
He
one.
wins the first.
Oh, man.
All right.
Pretty good start.
That's a good start.
But you wish you hadn't run it 3 times.
I wish I hadn't run it 3 times. I know, but
Why? Better than twice.
Jamie's got 250, almost.
Maybe.
Here's the second one.
3 diamonds.
3. Wow, 2 out of 3.
I've seen some shit. That is so
yeah, I don't like my chances on this one either, but
Now comes the 10.
This is where I'm running.
now comes the king.
I don't think he can do it 3 out of 3.
3 in a row? Okay.
Okay.
Nice then.
Guess we have to count.
count down your money, Jamie.
Remember, originally Patrick wanted to run it twice. Running it 3 times was a last-minute decision on his part.
With $740K on the line, Jamie Gold got incredibly lucky, winning 2 out of 3 times in a situation where most players go broke. In a classic Gold fashion, his uncanny ability to ride the wave of fortune paid off once again. It's moments like these that remind us it's better to be lucky than good. And this $740,000 pot is proof that when the cards are in your favor, anything is possible. $1 million moment. In the high-stakes world of poker, every decision can lead to monumental triumphs or devastating downfalls. Our first clip showcases a pivotal moment that shook the poker community to its core. A hand so intense, it had a staggering $2.3 million on the line. The hand takes place overseas, so pay attention to the bottom of the screen for the pot's dollar amount. As the tension rises and the stakes soar, Tom Dwan finds himself on the edge of either glory or utter defeat.
Shit with the real hand, gonna open it up to 30,000. Oh wow. This is the 3rd time that we've seen a similar spot, and what's really important here is the straddle. The straddle makes everybody play looser because it's an extra blind. It's a bet made before people have seen their hands. So there's extra debt money out there. That's why
Tom Dwan raises 10 times Paul's bet, and Paul has pocket aces. These guys are playing some deep stacked poker. The chip counts at the bottom left of the screen are in the billions. The pot, however, is $150,000. We got a feeling we know what Paul might do with pocket aces here.
Anything goes in this game. Anything goes.
Race.
Paul's gonna make it 320. Now, I can't wait to see what Tom Dwan is gonna do. This is a very, very tough spot for Tom because this is one of those moments where Tom Dwan's image works against him. He's always gonna feel that people won't respect him, that people won't respect his 3-bets. And Paul knows Tom like no.
Tom takes his time, carefully considering every possibility. And honestly, who can blame him? With this amount of cash on the line, his decision could make or break the game. We can't stress enough just how high the stakes are.
Thought if he was, I need to continue if he's like making it that size with like ace king and like jacks or whatever.
Wow. Get snap called by Paul.
No, better. Oh no.
And a smile.
Was it straddle?
Yeah.
He said maybe KK instead of get ace-ace.
Paul is sitting comfortably, clearly pleased with how the hand is unfolding, while Tom Dwan faces an uphill battle with a staggering 6% chance to win. The odds are brutally stacked against him, but if there's one player who can pull off a miracle, it's Tom Dwan.
Paul and a smile. Seems like they're running it once as well.
right.
2% shot, and that's it.
Chip.
I
go lucky. This is not my casino.
$3 million pot. All flop.
No. Go for a shorter.
That's the Tom Dwan there.
Alright, button's good.
In less time than it takes to fill up your car with gas, Tom Dwan walked away from the table down a staggering $1.2 million in one hand. This unforgettable moment shows the razor-thin line between victory and loss in the game we love. In poker, it's not just about the chips, it's about the thrill of the gamble. What an incredible ride! These were moments where even the best players couldn't escape the brutal reality of the game. Fortunes were wiped out, dreams shattered, and careers forever changed. But that's the thrill of poker. The stakes are sky high, and the fall can be devastating. Until next time, and remember, to stay up to date on the most memorable meltdowns, sickest suckouts, and ridiculous rants, make sure to like and subscribe.